Hey guys, this is Value320 and I have a short review on the wear and tear that can happen to your Benchmade Model 42. As you can see, I have two 42s here. This is the one I purchased 2.5 years ago. I also purchased this one 2.5 years ago, but I really haven't used it at all. I've used it probably a total of around, let me just go ahead and define that. I would say used it as in flipping it like this, doing normal horizontals, doing normal tricks. I don't do much aerial work at all. I try not to drop it. I do drop it from time to time, but I drop it on surfaces that are carpeted or that are linoleum or something like that. And this one I don't think I've dropped it, but maybe once or twice. So that's kind of a synopsis on the wear and tear that this one has gone through. 2.5 years of me using it, and then about maybe a total of 3, maybe 4 hours of using this one. And I purchased this one at the same time I did this one. This one I purchased about a week or two later, after I realized, this is such a valuable item that it's going to be gone very soon, and I realized I might as well get as many as I can while I have the money. So just to start off, both the handles are closed in as far as they can possibly go. You notice that the one I've used more on the right here is easily about a 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch closer together than the one on the left. Now, the reason why this is because the cups and which you may be able to see, you may not. I'm not sure how focused I can get it to become, but the cups have received quite a bit of wear, as well as the tang pin. I would say the tang pin has more wear than the cups do. And I assume that's because the titanium is a bit harder than the steel tang pin is. Now the tang pin is quite flat. You can't really see from the video. Yeah, I wish I had invested in a nicer camera and a nicer way to focus it. But the tang pins in my older one are definitely more flat. And you can kind of tell that they've flattened off on the sides. So, coupled with the cups being dented and being compressed a bit, that makes the entire knife, or it makes the handles closer together. Also, another thing I really noticed that's kind of interesting, which you can't even see by sight. You wouldn't be able to look at it even with the naked eye, or even with a magnifying glass, because I've tried. But the titanium handles on the 42 are brushed, as a lot of you guys would know. They're brushed horizontally, so they're brushed across this way. And then these sides are brushed vertically across this way in that direction, as well as on the outside here. They are brushed this way. So there's a texture to them. You can feel a little bit of roughness on the handles. My safety blade on this one still has a bit of that roughness, but my safety handle here, or excuse me, my bite handle here has a bit of roughness. My safety handle is a bit smoother than my safety handle is, and then if you compare it to the feel of this one here, my newer one that I really haven't used very much, it's very smooth compared to my newer one. And as far as I know, you can probably account that to the oils from your skin and other, cleaning the blade, cleaning the knife, cleaning the handles, from however many times you've cleaned it. I've cleaned mine probably every 2 months, so just to keep it clean. But it wears away. It wears away your metal over time. Even titanium can't rust, and it has all of these, great qualities to it, but it still erodes just like any other element would. So, after using it for so long and doing tricks with it and touching it, it still does erode after some time. So so note that you're gonna definitely notice a difference between a 2-year-old Balisong, that's a 42 with titanium handles, versus brand new 42. Not that I don't like it. I really enjoy flipping this one. In fact, I'd much prefer this one to the new one, because the new one I would have to break in and get used to, and make adjustments to the handles. The blade's still very sharp, so I'd definitely eventually cut myself on it. So I would say, these aren't bad things. They're just things that happen over time. But as far as being a butterfly knife and having literally 2 pivot places where it actually moves, on your pins here, that's really impressive that that it's held up this long, because I put it through quite a bit, because I have literally flipped it every single day. And here's a kind of a comparison of when they're closed, and you'll notice that and once again the handles are pushed all the way together. You'll notice when they're closed that the new one, just close these up, just put these here, it's almost the exact same as the old one is. So old one here, new one here. As far as the inside, and granted, I do not close my old one very much, so I don't leave it in this position for very long. My new one has been closed and has been in its sheath pretty much for the past 2 years, 2.5 years. I take it out every once in a while, just to look at it and kind of drool over it. But other than that, there seems to be no difference when I have them closed. And you may be able to see, I'm not sure, let me just get my flashlight out here, and so you can kind of see the shiny place inside of, on the inside of the titanium handle here. Let's see if I can get the light to catch it. Yep, right there, right under where your pivot pin is. And that's where this part right here, right on my thumb tip here, hits. So you have that side hitting, and then you have this right here, right above my thumb tip right here. Sorry, I'm angling it towards my face instead of the camera. And that hits this side right here. And let me just angle that, see if I can get it just right. So you can kind of see it, but if you have a 42, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. And that does tend to get a bit worn out, but I see that it is impacted quite a bit, but it has not made any difference on the knife when it's closed. So I'm really happy, still really happy with my 42, and I'm not ever gonna use this one. If somebody wants to offer me something ridiculous for it, I might sell it. Ridiculous as in, 2 times, 3 times the normal price, or the retail price for the 42, because there's no way I'm giving this thing up without a fight. So that's just a review on the wear of the 42 over time. Let me know what you think. Rate my video, and leave some comments. Let me know what you think about this. Maybe, actually, you know what? Why don't you guys make your own reviews about the wear on them, since you guys probably have used yours more than mine. All right, thanks a lot.